Hi guys, today we have a short video looking at Fort Clinch, a fort built at the mouth of the St. Mary's River estuary in northeastern Florida. It's a pentangle masonry fort which defends the strategic position on Amelia Island at the mouth of the river and the Cumberland Sound. While the site had been fortified by the Spanish in the 1730s, construction of the present fort began in 1847 at the end of the Second Seminole War. Built as part of the third system of coastal defences, which began in the 1820s, this system was characterised by the building of thick masonry walls. Clinch is one of the smaller forts that were built to defend the lesser important harbours along the coast. It was named after General Duncan Lamont Clinch, an officer who had fought during the Seminole Wars. During the Civil War, it was originally held by the Confederacy before being abandoned, and it was taken over by the Union in the spring of 1862. The Union then set about finishing the fort, but the fort wasn't completed until 1869. While some sources suggest that it was designed to mount as many as 70 guns, it was never fully equipped, but we can see that it has mounts and barbettes for around 40 guns on its ramparts. Today the fort has a handful of Rodman guns in place. They would have originally been protected by a parapet, and the guns appear to be mounted on front pindle barbette carriages, similar to the ones seen in this diagram. Rodman guns like this one were a staple of US coastal forts during the late 19th century. Designed by Thomas Jackson Rodman, they were hollow cast and much stronger than earlier guns. They were produced in a variety of calibers, ranging from small 8 and 10 inch guns up to huge 15 and even 20 inch guns. They were designed to be fired from behind a parapet, which gave the crew some protection, but the parapet at Fort Clinch is missing. The guns themselves were smoothbore and were designed to fire round shot and shell. They were manned by an 8-man crew and had a range of over 4,000 yards. Beneath the guns are the ammunition casements, powder rooms and shot stores. Holes in the roofs of the casements to bring up the ammunition from below can still be seen. Here's a look inside one of the casements representing a powder room. In 1864, Major General John Foster, a veteran of the siege of Fort Sumter, reported that the fort was poorly sited and its design was flawed. It's clear to see that the fort's brick walls certainly wouldn't have withstood fire from rifled artillery for long. The fort never saw action, and once finished wasn't garrisoned until 1898, during the Spanish-American War, when an 8-inch rifled cannon emplacement with a concrete gun shield was built. The fort was subsequently abandoned again and began to deteriorate until the 1930s, when it became part of a state park and was renovated by the Civilian Conservation Corps. Thanks for watching, guys. Big thank you to my dad, who had the opportunity to visit the fort and send me the photos and videos used to make this episode. Thanks, Dad. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You can also support us over on Patreon, and the link to that is in the description box below. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.